how slave descendant mutations shape human potential, revealing hidden truths, gene mutations, slavery, and the legacy of Henrietta Lacks. For over 70 years, Henrietta Lacks's immortalized blood cells have baffled the medical community, leaving an indelible mark on science. Yet, a more profound revelation about humanity has recently emerged. A groundbreaking 150-year research effort, driven by independent and dedicated scholars, has unveiled significant gene mutations that can be directly traced to the inhumane treatment endured by African slaves during the transatlantic slave trade. Unlike government-led studies or those conducted by elite medical institutions, this research is notable for its transparency and commitment to truth. The motives behind this work, to preserve and uplift humanity, have ensured its integrity, even in the face of skepticism. As the Apostle Paul wisely noted, "Things seen are temporal, things not seen are everlasting." I share this information to calm the fears many currently experience, believing that understanding these findings will ultimately bring hope and clarity. You may wonder about the origins of these revelations. The answer is simple: organic. For centuries, Black people have relied on ancestral knowledge and lived experience to interpret truths more accurately than those who, historically, have manipulated or suppressed vital findings. During the American slave trade, powerful institutions sought to maintain the status quo, projecting false narratives onto Black people while profiting from their exploitation. This deliberate misinformation became entrenched, passed down through generations to uphold systemic inequities. The dishonesty of these institutions is a stark violation of nature's moral code. Human beings have long recognized the value of truth for the welfare of their descendants. Yet America's historical deception has polluted global perceptions, even persuading some Black individuals to internalize these distortions. Despite these challenges, Black people have consistently observed and documented critical findings, often choosing to safeguard their knowledge against misuse or exploitation. For centuries, Black people in America have understood the scrutiny they face from prestigious institutions. In many cases, significant discoveries about their unique abilities have been cloaked in secrecy, either to prevent exploitation or to preserve cultural legacies. Some have chosen silence out of fear, while others have withheld their findings for self-protection or strategic reasons. The connection between slavery, labor exploitation, and America's wealth has long been apparent to Black people. The assumption that intelligence correlates with appearance has perpetuated harmful stereotypes, enabling the persistence of systemic oppression. However, the global community is beginning to recognize the brilliance and resilience of Black individuals, challenging these false narratives. My journey into this exploration began in my youth. At 5 or 6 years old, I learned from my father that my grandfather had been brought to America on a slave ship. My father often shared vivid accounts of slavery, including harrowing details about the bullwhip and the cat-o'-nine tails, tools of punishment and control. His stories revealed not only the cruelty of slavery, but also the extraordinary resilience of those who endured it. One story that left an indelible impression was about my grandfather, who survived a brutal flogging that left him physically altered but spiritually unbroken. His experience shaped my admiration for his strength and determination. Similarly, my grandmother, a Creek Native American, carried her own legacy of resilience, often recounting the pain of the Trail of Tears, unveiling the causes and effects of slavery. For the past 65 years, I have devoted my life to studying the causes and effects of slavery. My research has been enriched by conversations with elderly Black people, practitioners of ancestral wisdom, and scholars of African history. Much of this knowledge remains unshared out of respect for the elders who entrusted me with it and their concerns about potential misuse. The ancient cultures of Kemet and Ethiopia have been particularly influential in my understanding. These civilizations offer profound insights into humanity's spiritual and intellectual heritage, which enslaved Africans preserved despite systemic efforts to erase it. This journey is far from complete. The truths I've uncovered must be revealed incrementally, allowing time for reflection and understanding. As the world grapples with the weight of these revelations, it is vital to embrace the wisdom of the past to guide the future. Stay tuned for more insights, which I will share through blogs, YouTube, and the forthcoming platform at www.ageofmentality.com. Together, we can uncover the layers of history and celebrate the enduring contributions of African heritage to humanity.